So, welcome back to this channel. I'm Trader Jan, and this video is about the market analysis review of last week, a little bit, but not so much. Focus on the future and our preparation for the next trading day. And we have actually three different tasks to do, and the overall goal is to know in which direction we're going to trade. Is it a long, short bias? Well, knowing that there might be micro trends during the day, but in general, is it more short, more long? What do we prepare ourselves with? Plus, are there any events today which we should be careful about, and where certain times where we shouldn't really trade? So having said that, let's check out our economic calendar for today. Okay, not much happening today. What's happening this week? Okay. So it's actually the CPI data, okay, on Thursday, but until then, should be a fairly silent week, despite some usual normal events which normally happen, but it doesn't look too eventful until Wednesday. Thursday might be a little bit different. So this is today. So it looks like, and we are early Asia session here. The market tends to go up. Yesterday on Friday it went down and went up again. So nice moves of 400 ticks. But in general, it looks more like uptrend. Not difficult to spot if you, and that those are daily candles, right? And here I would expect more of a long day, which is our general bias for today. Good, let's move a little bit deeper into the 1 hour charts. And here I'm gonna add the locations from last time. How do I do that here? And so if we see this one is alone today, we might want to add our little market profile. So having the market profile added. I guess I have too many locations. I don't know. That doesn't look really amazing to me. So let's review the locations from Friday if they need to be changed. Yep, I definitely have too many locations. So if we blind out the current day, it just looks like really. So so when we focus on this day here, which is the Friday. I can see already that this location, which was the location from the previous day, this location can be actually changed. I guess this one gonna be moved out. This one is a good one. It's the beginning of the high volume zone here. When the market goes back, there is a reaction to be expected. And then I guess I should just mark them close of the day, and the rest in between. No, I don't really need to. I went straight down and straight up. Let's see. So I'm gonna change those ones, and then this one here, which was a high volume area in the previous day. I guess this one I'm just gonna put up here where market clearly reacted, and which was actually the down of the current day already. So, and then we are leaving that day, and we could rely on the old ranges. Let's review them because it's kind of, I don't know, there's looks like there are too many of those. So let's revise them. Here in the hourly chart, we're going to change to the 50 minutes chart then later. So we start from the bottom and work ourselves up. Let's go to the finish line here. That one we don't need. Then this one, nope. This one here, yes. This one I would keep. That's definitely an area where I would expect a reaction. That's where these high volume nodes are starting. So why is that 2? So this one here in the middle, the market went down here and up again, but yeah, no. Looks like I got my locations double here. So then this one here, yes, we're gonna change. Yeah, I've really got them all double. I don't know why. So that's stuff here I'm gonna mark. That's gonna be an interesting thing. So that takes, okay. That's a bit long. Let's take that part. So this one here, nope, I take that out. This one, I take that out as well. This one here, for whatever reason, why do I have so many markings here? I don't know. So that's for sure an area of reaction. Here, between here and here, we can expect something, and even the market reacted there. So let's go until the high of that one, and when this one starts. Good. Gonna revise that in the 15 minutes chart. This one is good one as well. That one I might want to move this one here because the market, no. Yeah. So the market went down here, and always, yeah, I might just change the order here and go until there. And here I'll take those ones here out. And seems to be an exhaustion area. It's a typical picture of an exhaustion area. So we're going to keep that one. And that's a nice jump of 100 ticks in between. So looking at that one, that actually looks pretty good. And that one is in line with, let me take this high volume node in here. That's a pretty short gap in between, but yeah. So we're going to leave the others. 2 as well. So it looks like I can delete the duplications here and all of them. Not sure why they are all double, but we clean it up right away. So we don't need to worry about that one later. I'll keep the one which I defined before. Don't need to review those, even though there might be a little much, but let's skip that for the moment. So then we go into our 15 minutes chart where we actually revise those locations again on a more granular level. So we are in the Asia session already. So let's see if those locations are still valid. We go from the bottom here. Okay, they're pretty nice moves. Here's a little reaction, but I hesitate to change that one because the higher volume node starts here, even though there has been a reaction more here. So, and considering we're coming up from the market, so because of that, I would rather have this one here, because that's where the reaction is to be expected. Then here on top, the closing price is here. That makes perfectly sense. That one here and that one, there was a reaction here, because the market, and the last move, the market is actually the real deciding one. So it reacted here, and we see the reaction here as well. So actually, I respect the current knowledge and add that one here. And this area here in between, I would say I'll just leave it. So then moving to our trading chart for today, which is the range US068. My favorite chart to trade the ES market. I think here it makes sense to load maybe 5 days of that one. Shouldn't take too long. So that is what we are gonna trading for today. So let's compare that one here with our market footprints, which we have currently set to yeah, that should be fine. It's no delta per second. It's actually could say volume per candle or the volume itself. Okay. So at least it is that one matches a bit more with the ranges, with the locations. Okay, let's focus on data per candle, it is Asia session. So how that indicator, the teacher trader Jan market footprints indicator works, it looks back to what actually happened in the market. It's it could tell it as well for the previous days, but what I'm gonna use it for actually is for intraday trades. The locations are good and fine, but actually locations are only locations which I define based on yesterday's data. But the market footprint is something I use for the current day. So like here, currently we have it set up to the delta per candle. And here there have been there's been lots of delta in that candle, and then the market moved up. Here as well, there was a lot delta at the beginning, and then again, market moved up. So what I'm looking for is actually a retracement of that market into that area, and then going back. But that's about trade analysis. That's about waiting for the right moment in the market. But now that's it for the market analysis. So we know market is long. Just need to be patient. Don't enter too early. Don't trade against the market trend. So it's all long. Then see you then. I'm gonna switch on the recording. Then in case there is a trade opportunity. And so there's a learning of the last week. I'm gonna always try to document the trading opportunity and then record it. And let's see what happens today. Last week was disastrous, and this week has to be better.